guys! So, me and Bagheera here. He's coming to help with the video today, won't you, Pickle? So yesterday we were talking about brainstorming and like just figuring things out, getting all of the clutter that's in your head, getting it out on paper, and really mind mapping, going through the wheel of life, figuring out like where you are, what's going on in your life, where you want to be, what you want to be doing, and that's gonna kind of be like the basis of today. So today I really want to get into learning a new skill. With all this isolation, lockdown, everything going on, and we're just stuck at home, all going on our once a day walks, aren't we? You want a tummy rub? Of course you do. Yeah, learning something new. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity. How many things have you wanted to learn or master and you think, yeah, I'd love to do that one day, but we just don't have the time to go in and do it around everything else that we're doing normally. So now is like the perfect opportunity, isn't it, to get in and learn something new. Something I've dabbled in, I've done some courses in, but never really stuck with it, kind of kept it more of a hobby, is animal healing, energy healing, hands-on healing for animals. And now, I mean, it's sort of come about just before this all happened, really. Doors started opening up for me with my friend Paul, who's a shamanic healer, is now teaching me animal healing every month, which has been amazing to go into it. But now this is a great opportunity for me to practice. Haven't we been practicing? Do you love it? Yeah. So Bagheera he has a really sensitive tummy, and with all these food changes and everything that's been going on, recently I've had to change the dog food that he's been eating because it's run out of stock. Haven't I? I know. So it's run out of stock. So the ones that I couldn't get hold of the food he was on, and it was a good food that was like really doing quite well for his tummy, and they would like hiked the price up to like £100 for a 10-kilogram bag of dog food. I was like, I love you, but that's not really gonna work. So I went to the pet shop and I got one that they were on before, but any sudden changes or something like that, like he just I've never known a dog quite like it, but he does really, it makes him really ill, sick, he gets tummy cramps, and he gets really distressed with it a lot of the time. And so he's been doing that for the last few days, didn't you? And so yeah, I ended up giving him some healing. I was like, well, this is probably the perfect time to soothe him if anything else. And it had an amazing effect, and he absolutely loved it, didn't you? And he stretched right out, he settled down. I mean, before he was pacing up and down, he was stretching his tummy out, he was so uncomfortable. And now he's doing roly-polies on the sofa next to me. This was a couple of days ago, but he settled right down with it. You could see it all moving, and as soon as I started the energy healing, I mean, he's had this for years now. We've tried different supplements and things like that, and what the vets have said, but yeah, it's just a very sensitive tummy. But doing this healing has been the first time that something's actually really worked for him right there and then in the moment to make him happy, and he wasn't up all night like he had been the night before. So it was really amazing, but that wouldn't have happened necessarily if I hadn't had the time to put into it. Can you sit down nicely, please? Come here. Come here. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, it can be so beneficial in your daily lives, to your animals, I mean, whatever it is for you. And it doesn't have to be animal healing, but what is there, the one thing, two things, whatever it may be, I think we've got a fair bit of time to spend at home. Like, what is that for you that you've really wanted to do but you haven't been able to do, you haven't had the time to do it. And if it's going towards your passion and working with what you want to do, what steps do you need to take to do that? This comes back to the video that we did yesterday with all the brainstorming we were doing, because I guarantee you would have come up with some really good ideas towards that, towards what you want to do, where you want to go, what kind of direction you've got in life coming out of this. Maybe you don't want to go back to your job at the end of it. I mean, maybe you've decided that you're going to follow your heart and you're going to go with something that makes you happy and fulfilled. And oh my god, you're such a distraction during videos. Do you realise this? Such a distraction. Sorry guys. Yeah, so go back through your notes yesterday and figure out what is your action plan to get to where you want to go. Maybe it is working online, and what fears come up for you when you think about working online, when you think about having your own business. Are there certain skills that you need to learn in order to get there? I mean, is it content creation? Is it marketing? Is it YouTube videos? Maybe it's none of that at all. Maybe it's creating a course, maybe it's writing an ebook, maybe it's going out there and like you're worried about how you're going to get clients, so maybe it's client attraction, not just online, for offline businesses as well. And where do you need to start? Maybe there's a qualification that you want to have. There are so many online courses out there now that really aren't that much. You can get certified in something for under 30 quid easily now. There's several ones I always see advertised: Centre of Excellence and Udemy courses. I got one in vegan nutrition to add on to my coaching accreditation. So yeah, there's all these things that you can do, and maybe it's just something not business related. Maybe it's something you've gone through the wheel of life and actually you want to progress in your own life somehow. You want to expand who you are. Maybe it's working on your relationships. Maybe it's working on your confidence, your self-confidence, your self-love. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe that's something coaching can help you with. In fact, I know it can help you with, because that's the whole journey that I went on last year, to create a whole new me for this year. So yeah, maybe that's something you can go into. If anybody watching this wants coaching, I can recommend the best coaching course that I did last year. Was absolutely brilliant with the Coaching Masters, and I can hook you up with a link to look into more information on that if you want it. Definitely recommend it. Those guys are bloody amazing, and I learnt so much from that course. Honestly, I delved into areas of my past, of my childhood, that I didn't even realise were affecting me in today's world, and it's made me progress to a different level, that now I feel I am able to go and work with my passion, that I'm able to work with animals, and that I'm able to start animal healing and things like that, when I had a lot of limiting beliefs and blocks that came up for me before around working with that. So yeah, definitely. So okay, I'm going to leave you with that today. Sorry, it's a bit of a rambly one. Gear's distraction. Yes, come say goodbye. Come say goodbye. Good boy. Who's that? Come on. Who's that? Oh, okay, it's falling off the sofa. Kira's bottom says goodbye. Come here, Bags. Good. Come on. Goodbye from Bagheera and me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, love you guys. Bye.